I told y'all that Biggie was a follower, that she was a pick-me, and that she was a professional best friend. Now y'all can go ahead and add setup chick to the list, cause she done brought some girls down to the club to jump little Stunna girl, okay? Listen, baby, I don't approve of jumping, and I don't approve of nobody who do it. So with that being said, Miss Biggie, bring your linebacker built tractor trailer shoulders 2x4 shaped ass on down to the floor, baby. Cause it's time to read. Cause this situation is a big fucking deal. Now let's get into it, baby. Girl, you got a big ass mouth. Y'all, I'ma call this episode Two Truths and a Lie. Because everybody was showing their true colors except for Biggie. Like, everybody took the mask off this episode. We got Tommy. She done told Biggie, look, girl, we ain't really friends.
None of that. All the girls are saying how you're not my real friend, how I'm backed up behind you.
I get Biggie calling me on the phone talking about, sis, they saying that you're not really my friend. And I said, bitch, believe them. Believe them, bitch. Believe them. Get the fuck on my phone, you too, bitch.
You got Rolly, she done cuss Biggie out in the middle of the meeting, so we done seen how she really feel. Then all of a sudden, you got Biggie playing the setup chick. And I didn't see that coming from Biggie. I swear I didn't. That grabbed me totally by surprise, y'all. It just literally caught me off guard to see her, who we thought she was the underdog. We thinking this girl's the victim. You know, that's the role she's been playing this whole show. You know, really the fat friend, oh no, they're bullying me role. You know, I'm still good enough to be, you know, we thought that's who she was. So that's the card we was really giving you, Biggie. We was really trying to have sympathy for you. So for you to pull something like this, that's just crazy. Let's get into it, y'all. So the episode opens up with Tommy losing her goddamn mind. She's going haywire about her clothes being left downstairs at the front door. You know, she's talking about she got over $300,000 worth of jewelry in her suitcase. Tommy, baby, listen, you ain't sold $300,000 worth of pussy, bitch. I don't know who told you that you could tell us these egregious ass lies and we was just gonna be believing them. Tommy, you ain't never touched $300,000 in your life, sis. Okay? Mona was paying y'all $2,500 an episode. Sit down. Anyway, I digress. I kind of felt some kind of way. I was with Tommy a little bit because I feel like production did leave her bags downstairs to spite her, but I don't think it was a setup to get her to get into it with anybody. I just think the way she left was so abrupt and so abrasive that I think people was just like, okay, we just gonna not touch her stuff because we don't want to get into it with her when she come back for putting our hands on her luggage. I think it was more so of that. Now, I understand Tommy getting mad at Biggie because here's why. When they were at the last city and production was trying to be funny and put Biggie in the bunk bedroom with Sky and I forgot who else, somebody else. They was trying to put them 3 people in the bunk bedroom or whatever like that. Tommy actually went out of her way to go grab Biggie and say, you know what, get your stuff, sis. You can sleep in my bed, in my room with me. So for Biggie to leave her stuff downstairs, like, at least you being her friend, if you really her friend like you say you was, you could have grabbed her stuff and took it upstairs and put it in her room for her. Just off of the strength of, she had your bag at your back at the last house, you should have her back at this one. You know? So, I understand why Tommy was a little bit frustrated with Biggie. But I don't understand why Tommy went off on Natalie or anybody else because they're not your friends, sis. You should have expected them to leave your stuff downstairs. Like, I don't understand why Tommy thinks she has this grand, you know, red carpet treatment that needs to be rolled out for her. It's just not giving that. And I thought you would have understood that by now, Tommy, when Natalie made you ride the bus with them girls and she took the jet with the other girls. I thought you would have really understood that you don't get the red carpet treatment around here. So I don't know why you expected Natalie to care. And yeah, she sunned you once again when she told security not to even let you upstairs to even get camera time with her. So that was kind of, you know, telling once again. Tommy, sit down. Like, it's really giving You trying to take a crown you ain't earned yet. I know you done did your thing in reality TV over on VH1, but this is Zeus, and you just got here. You really need to humble yourself, sis. I done said it time and time again, so I'm just really not gonna beat a dead horse with that. Let's move on. So after Tommy leaves, the girls are sitting down. They all dialed up, dressed up, ready to hit the club for the one time. And, you know, Natalie starts telling them, you know, Krishan coming back tonight. Tommy, we don't know if she coming. You know, we think she's probably scared because we're in Stunna Girl City. And Biggie just takes it upon herself out of nowhere to blurt out, ain't nobody scared. And it's like, girl, oh my God. Listen, sis, like, she really makes my skin boil with this. Why are you such a effing pick-me? Why do you feel the need to be everybody's spokesperson?
Here goes motherfucking Peter Griffin Piggy running her fat ass dick suckers cause she heard Tommy name get brought up. She was a follower, bitch.
Biggie, don't nobody even on the show like you. Like, read the room, sis. Nobody likes you. Nobody who you stick up for or who you bandwagon likes you. You bandwagon Krishan in the first couple episodes. She don't like you. She cussed you out at the dinner scene. You bandwagon Rolly. She just went off on you. She don't like you. You bandwagon Tommy. She cussed you out on the phone and hung up on you. None of these girls actually like you. Okay? It is so weird for you to keep jumping down everybody's throat on behalf of another woman when you just met these women a couple weeks ago. They don't know you. They're not your sisters. These ain't your family members. These ain't your aunties, your nieces. None of these people know you. None of y'all know each other that well for y'all to be taking up for one another like that. Literally getting on the soapbox for this girl. And got it blew back in your face in a matter of 2 seconds when you was on that bus and she told you to believe them when you said that they told you she wasn't your friend. I don't know if you missed kindergarten, you know, first grade, when they was basically telling you, you know, teaching us how to make friends and all of that kind of stuff, girl, but it was a part where they told us that you had to actually build friendships with people, okay? One little heart-to-heart on a bus while y'all on the way to the next city, you know what I'm saying? One little fun girl bonding night does not constitute a friendship.
I was bullied a lot in school. You feel me? Like, it's not till I started like working at the clubs and stuff that bitches started trying to respect me.
And the chilling thing, the thing that really, I guess, tickled my pickle when it comes to Biggie was everybody else in the room was on that page except for her. Nobody else was thinking Tommy was their best friend because she had a heart-to-heart with them on the bus. She cried with Kat. You know what I'm saying? Sky was on that bus. It was a lot of other girls on that bus besides you. And none of them thought she was their best friend because they had a heart-to-heart or a, you know, a little fun time with Tommy. So, Biggie, I think you might need to go to therapy at this point. I think you searching for something. I think you searching for something that's broken in your life, and you trying to fill that void with a lot of different things and a lot of different people. And you're becoming attached way too easily to everybody that you get close to. And it's starting to become very awkward. So, yeah, I think you need to seek help, sis. So, yeah, did that on that. Biggie getting into it with Stunna Girl, though. I don't know if they got something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I've been dodging saying this for the last couple of weeks because it just don't seem like these two girls should have this much beef off the strength of one argument from the beginning of the show. Like, these two girls, every time they get into it, some more information getting spilled out. We done found out that they made up behind the scenes and then Biggie was talking smack on the side, or Stunna Girl was talking smack on the side. It's too much going on. Like, this beef got too big too quick. It's just leading me to question what's going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing. Because it's lesbian allegations being thrown from Stunna to Biggie. I done seen Krishan and Stunna doing their little thing on the side over here. Girl, did you and Biggie do something, Stunna, behind the scenes that we don't know about? And y'all got some kind of lovers quarrel going on? Because I just don't see no other reason on God's green earth for this girl to be this bothered about you. Either they done did something or Biggie like her and she don't like Biggie back like that.
World 3 times after that. So if you still feel some type of way, why didn't you say
You was
it?
playing cool for days.
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say
and then
that?
You had a whole different attitude.
No.
I think that might be what it is. Maybe Biggie got a little crush on Stunna girl and Stunna don't like Biggie the way Biggie likes Stunna. Because it's getting weird as to why this girl just keep picking these fights with this lady. Leave her alone. Hashtag leave Stunna girl alone. And that's crazy coming from me because I don't even like Stunna like that. You know it's bad when Rolly got to get out of her character. Roly Poly is the most nicest, sweetest one on the show. She don't bother nobody until she's provoked. That's one thing I can say about Roly, and I can keep it 100 with it. She don't do stuff to people. People do stuff to Roly. Okay? Roly either be trying to be fair and trying to stop somebody from getting bullied, or she just be minding her business and somebody say something crazy to her. Like, that's what be happening with Roly. So for Roly to go off on you, Biggie, you been doing too much. You really need to check yourself. And then you got into it with Natalie, and that's your boss. Like, you doing way too much, Biggie. You actually trying so hard to be every pretty girl's best friend that you messing up your job. Because, baby, Tommy can't employ you at all. She can't even employ herself. You need to be like that bad to where you going at everybody's neck. Ugh. Anyways, I appreciate how the ladies handled her and how they dismissed her and how they just kept the night rolling. So let's move on, baby. So the girls get to the club and immediately I could tell that the vibe was off. Like, that crowd was way too hype. I saw one of the girls in the confessional say that the crowd looked like it looked every night, and I can beg to differ because that crowd looked a little too hype. Like, they was hyped before y'all got there. Usually the crowd be normal, it'd be like a little chill, and then y'all get there and hype the crowd up. They was already hyped before y'all walked in the building. So it was already like, some heat in the atmosphere. We could already tell it was about to be a fight because Tommy brought an entourage with her. We knew what type of time she was on. She had already said it at the house that y'all was going to see her tonight. Y'all knew what she was on. Krishan and Blueface was off to the side in the section with Tommy and them, so you could tell that they wasn't really messing with the main cast. So as the performances start, once again, DJ Sky is messing up everybody's music. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Sky, baby, you are not a DJ. Give it up. Hang it up, sis. I don't know who told you was a DJ, who taught you how to DJ, or whatever the case is, but baby, you gotta know when to call it a day, okay? Sis, you have messed up the music at every performance throughout this entire season. You have never had a successful set. You have never had a night where you didn't fumble the bag. At this point, Sky, I keep trying to root for you, sis, but you are more of a hindrance than you worth, honey. I think you costing us more money than you making us at this point. So, at this time, we need to review your contract, and upon reviewing the contract, we see that you have not fulfilled the obligations, and we're going to go ahead and let you go, Sky. So, live up this last little episode, this last little, reunion show. Take your ass whooping because you got a few of them coming at the reunion because a lot of the stuff you've been talking on Instagram and things of that nature. So just take your ass whoopings and go off into the sunset, baby, because we don't need you to DJ not one more time. Okay? Thank you. Now, Stunna Girl, I don't know if you realized how much stuff you talked. I think Stunna Girl was really underestimating Tommy when it came to how she was gonna really show up at that club, because Stunna Girl bringing 2 or 3 friends with her and Tommy bringing a whole entourage, it don't really seem like Stunna knew what was in store for her. Here's the deal, right? The reason why it's weird is because, Stunna, you in your own city and you supposed to be a blood. You supposed to be this gang maker or whatever the case may be. So you couldn't get no dudes. You couldn't get the same dudes or some dudes close to the kind you got on Rocky B to come to the club with you. Like, no shade. You couldn't get no more girls to come to the club with you. Like, that's real telling about how you are seen in your own city. If you go to your own city and you can't even get a crowd to come out with you, that's really saying something about you. So, yeah, I kind of side-eye that a little bit. And that's part of the reason why Stunna got beat up the way she did, because, baby, you just didn't have enough girls with you. Biggie done had people come to the club to fight you. Tommy brought people to come fight you. You just didn't have enough manpower with you, sis. So, after, DJ Scott messed up the music, everybody already mad. The crowd done started fighting already. And somebody throws a shoe at Krishan as she's starting her performance. I don't know why y'all did that to that lady, but y'all know she crazy. So Krishan then threw the mic at the crowd, and fights to start breaking out everywhere. They done maced the building, and everybody's running outside. Now, first things first, Zeus, y'all gotta know when to call it a night, baby. Like, I don't understand why y'all be having them go ahead and stay throughout these dangerous situations. Like, I understand y'all have security and production with them, but at the same time, that situation was volatile. They was throwing objects at the ladies. They was already fighting. Y'all should have literally got them out of there way earlier than that, before all of that stuff broke out. But I digress. Let's keep moving. So after they all get maced and everybody's rushing outside, we see Tommy come out on the back of her security guard. He holding her. And then we see Stunna Girl, maybe I would say about 15 feet behind her. Out of nowhere, Tommy's sister, and a couple girls from her entourage start swinging on Stunna Girl, and Stunna Girl start fighting them. Now, that's where the episode ended, and they making us wait till next week, to see, I guess, the rest of the fight. Well, we ain't gotta wait to find out what happened, because Roly Poly went live yesterday on Instagram and basically told that the girls who was jumping Stunna during that fight, while some of them were Tommy's entourage, the others were with her. She actually invited them. They were girls from the audition who didn't make it, who Biggie had befriended, because like I said, Biggie think everybody that she have a conversation with is her best friend. And they were from the Bay Area. So she basically texted those girls to come up to the club and jump on Stunna Girl that night.
Y'all want to know where Biggie was at? I'm about to tell y'all something that y'all don't know about that episode, right? So, I guess she befriended a couple of girls from Baddies West auditions. Some of those girls in that fucking audience was there because Biggie called them up there for Stunna Girl. So, she's all the way in the back. You can't even see her. That's where she was. She's all the way in the back hiding. When the shit start popping off, no, like I said in that fucking confessional, when shit, we gonna see who really her friend. We gonna see who really friends when Tommy and motherfucking Stunna Girl people and them start going at it. We gonna see who really friends. Go ahead and help Tommy. Help her with some street shit. And you didn't see her help her do nothing. You didn't see her help her do shit. She didn't help her do not a motherfucking thing. She was in the back. The back. I turned around, she was back there. I was like, okay. I'm in the front.
Now, I know some of y'all is going to be like, hooray, hooray, that's what she get, for doing what she did to Rocky. At the same time, two wrongs don't make a right. And I don't like when people try to give other people their karma. Like, let God do that. Life will get her back. That's not your job to get somebody else their karma. And it really just shined a light on Biggie's character and destroyed who we thought she was. Because while I thought you was a follower from the beginning, Biggie, one thing I did think about you was that you had integrity. And that's not integrity right there. That's showing very much pressed, very much, shameful behavior. And I don't like that for you. Y'all are grown women. And at the very least, y'all are castmates and co-workers. Y'all should have more respect for each other than inviting people who are not on the cast up to jump on people who are on the cast. Because at the end of the day, why you couldn't fight her yourself, Biggie? And why you couldn't fight her yourself, Tommy? And Stunna, why you bring people with you? What is up with all of that? And Zeus, why are y'all allowing them to bring extra people to the club? It was just all giving a weird vibe. The whole night was weird. Zeus allowing Tommy to bring an entourage. Zeus allowing Stunna Girl to bring an entourage. Zeus allowing Biggie to bring an entourage. Knowing that all three of these women was beefed out. And there was going to be a fight that night tells me that the network pushed for that to happen. They pushed for that to happen. They purposefully put them girls in that situation knowing that it was about to go down just for TV. And that's crazy because somebody could have seriously got hurt. Because like I said, the entourages are not a part of the show. Meaning they not getting their purses checked. They not getting patted down. They could have ran to the car, got some guns, and really did some damage. So the thing about it is, Zeus, y'all going too far for these ratings and these views, baby. Y'all are going too far. And like I said, it gives off a whole weird energy. But notice, the whole time everything was going down, where was Natalie? Anyways, that's all I got, y'all. I ain't got no more. Drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about what went on during this episode and all the chaos that ensued. This is a shorter review, but honestly, this episode was pretty boring outside of the club scene. So, yeah, I didn't really have much to talk about. But I'm going to keep uploading these videos for y'all. I took the week off of work so I can go ahead and give y'all back-to-back-to-back videos this whole week. So, if y'all don't mind, please go ahead and donate something to my Cash App because I am really giving up income to sit home and, you know, follow my dreams and fall into my purpose. So, I love y'all. Follow, subscribe, and like and comment. I'll talk to y'all later, babies. Bye.